Okay, this house is actually the parking garage for my Flymo 1200r Robo mower, which I bought back in June 2018, which is this year. As you can see, it has Georgian style windows and door. There's also a roof terrace just there, which I decided to put on because the top looked rather stark and blank. Round to the garage part, we've got an upstairs window which goes into the attic room above the garage, which of course there isn't one. And then round to this side we have another door and two Georgian style windows as well. Now we've named the mower Bimble. That's because my brother-in-law saw it running, saw it didn't have a particular pattern for cutting, and he said it just bimbles about, so we've called it Bimble. That's just the kind of guy I am. So I'm now going to take the roof off and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, inside the house you can see the machine. If I pan forward a little bit, you can see the door and the cantilevers that hold the door, and on the top of the levers are two 1 pound weights. Have to be quite heavy because the levers are short, and that just holds the door open when it's open, and also makes it easier to open because of the counterbalance. Connected by cord as we move around to that bar there, which is connected to two drawer runners which came from a filing cabinet, and they're quite strong. And then there's angle brackets to hold that bar to the runners. So in a moment it'll be setting off and we'll have that watched. And here it goes. It'll now set off to cut the grass. There's a boundary wire going all the way around the garden to stop it running into the fence like that. So it finds the wire, turns, and just keeps on bimbling about, so to speak. Now I've only set it to cut for about a minute, and then it'll look for the guide wire to come back to the charge station. The guide wire is set different distances from the solid walls. Now it has to be 30 centimeters from the pathway, which is just there, is 25 centimeters. Now it's coming back in and closing the door. Right, I've set it to go again for a little bit longer this time. And hopefully you'll see it find the guide wire better. There she goes. I've set it to run for 2 minutes, and then it should start looking for the guide wire that returns it back to its base station. As you can see, it works its way around. It doesn't bump into things because the boundary wire stops it. Now it's heading this way. And now I think the 2 minutes is about up, so it'll now look for the guide wire and it will stop suddenly and then manoeuvre. And here it goes, hopefully. No, it's still cutting. Yeah, I can hear it still cutting. Right, now it's going to start searching for the guide wire to bring it home. I'm just going to put my foot in front of it. And now it'll find the guide wire. There. See, it suddenly stops and turns. Heads towards the house. Gets itself in position, rotates round, and then rotates again to reverse it. And there it goes. Here it is coming in, ready to hit the bar. Push the bar forward and shuts the door.